Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Athena Speaks. Thanks to everyone who watched episodes 1 and 2. We're delighted by your feedback and hope to bring you even more great content. This episode is in honor of July 4th, the American Independence Day, hence this. Let's get started. Now let me start with an amazing fact. MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and Caltech both require every applicant to submit a humanities recommendation. Why is that? These are two of the techiest schools in the world. However, they know a secret, and that secret is that technological developments come through combinations between technology and other disciplines. Technology plus art makes graphic design. Technology plus economics makes fintech. Technology plus literature makes natural language processing or even machine translation. Technology plus psychology makes artificial intelligence. And technology plus filmmaking makes animation. Right, Mickey? So liberal arts students go deep into one subject, but they appreciate and investigate the connections between that subject and all other subjects. It's about embracing the interconnectedness of all knowledge and taking frameworks from one domain and applying them to another. All right, what are some examples of liberal arts thinking? Well, when I was a freshman at Princeton, I took an international relations class. I was expecting to learn about governments and their history, but in fact, some of the first few classes were on applied mathematics. Turns out, after World War II, there were a bunch of physicists and mathematicians who were working on the atomic bomb and other wartime projects, and they were like, enough of this. We want to apply our skills to preventing international conflict and preventing death and destruction. Hence was born the field of game theory, where mathematical models were applied to predict the behaviors of individuals and institutions. And in fact, these insights were used to prevent large-scale conflict between the United States and the Soviet Union. So here you have mathematics applied to politics. I've got another example, and this is based on my buddy Kusnud, who invited me to go bird watching one of these coming weeks. Now I love Kusnud, but I was like, bird watching? That sounds boring. Well, it's anything but, because turns out Japanese bullet trains were super inefficient and making a lot of noise, and the chief engineer of the bullet trains was also a bird watcher. And because he was a bird watcher, he understood how birds as diverse as owls and penguins and the kingfisher were designed in an aerodynamic fashion to cut through the air and cut through the water. And especially the kingfisher's beak allowed it to dive into the water with hardly a splash to catch fish. And this chief engineer designed the nose of the bullet train to model the beak of the kingfisher. And as a result, the train became much quieter and used 50% less energy. So here's an example of biology, ecology, bird watching applied to mechanical engineering on a huge scale. So this is a really powerful way of thinking and leads to so many insights that pushes science, engineering, and society forward. So we want to get you started thinking in this manner. And the first step is take a subject you despise. You just don't want to attend this class. You don't like the teacher, whatever. All right, but give it a chance. Okay, read the Wikipedia page or read an article on chemistry, literature, philosophy, anything. Something you haven't explored before. All right, I'll give an example. Okay, for me, it's probably chemistry. All right, chemistry, and then combine it with a subject you really enjoy, in my case, fashion. So what's the connection between chemistry and fashion? Synthetic fabrics. You know, what is the cutting edge of synthetic fabrics? Can we design a fabric that looks good, but it's also cool for these sweltering Indian summers. All right, liberal arts, chemistry plus fashion, synthetic fibers that will breathe in the Delhi summer. All right, here's one example. We encourage you to come up with your own examples. Again, take a subject you despise and a subject that you love and find a connection between the two, okay? It's hard the first time, but the more you do it, the more you'll find. And I think that'll start you down an amazing intellectual journey. So share with us your connections. We look forward to reading them, right? And when you have a moment, please subscribe, please like, please comment, please share this video. If you have any feedback, let us know. And we look forward to seeing you very soon.